Awesome. It looks like we are live. Who is with me? I am so excited for today because we are going to talk about the lower chakras. Yesterday we did a little bit of an introduction, and then tomorrow we're going to be going over the upper chakras. If you are live, please go ahead and comment below live. If you are watching the replay, please respond replay. Now would definitely be a good time to grab a piece of paper and a pencil because we're going to be covering a lot of information today. I think you guys are going to have a lot of aha moments, and we're also going to be doing some healing as well. So if you're excited for day 2, let me know how excited you are in the comments. In today's training, you guys are going to learn the essence of each chakra, specifically the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plex, as well as the heart chakra. Now, the solar plex down is considered the lower chakras. The heart is kind of considered an upper chakra, but I did want to make sure that we had enough time to balance things out for today and tomorrow, and it is kind of more of a balancing point, so I decided to throw that chakra in today's training as well. We're going to go over what an underactive versus an overactive chakra looks like. And I think the really cool part is I'm going to help you guys to understand why it is that you're holding on to this energy and where this comes from, as well as kind of going over the impacts that it has on the physical body. And then, like I said, the healing activation, which is going to be super transformative. I'm really excited for that today. And lastly, I'm going to give you guys a few tips in terms of how to balance each chakra moving forward on a day-to-day basis. So just like yesterday, I am giving away a free gift, which is the aura scan. Now, every single day for those who show up here live, you will have a chance to win this aura scan. Now, basically, what this is it's a 1-hour Zoom call, one-on-one, where I use a class 1 medical device that's going to scan your aura, and it's going to show me a beautiful photo just like this. Oops. There we go. Beautiful photo just like this one. And we're going to see if your chakras are overreactive or underreactive. And then it's going to go a level deeper and even show me and pinpoint the exact core issues or things that are blocking that specific chakra. And then we'll get into some healing together, and I'll prescribe to you some natural healing modalities moving forward. So this work is really, really transformative. And I believe that this is what allows my clients to truly transform, because we're working on an energetic level, and that everything else on the physical level transforms inside and in your outer reality. So it is truly amazing, ladies. If this is something that you are excited about possibly winning, comment below bonus gift. Now, basically, how I choose who wins the bonus gift is who's most engaged here on the live. So definitely stay in the comments if you're interested in winning this free gift. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with the root chakra. The root chakra is located at the base of the spine, so it is the first chakra. Now, it is so important that this chakra is strong and balanced in order for the other chakras to also be strong and balanced. If this chakra is off balance, it's kind of like a house with the foundation. You know, if the foundation is not set, the rest of it's going to be a mess. So it is super, super important that we focus on having a strong base. This chakra vibrates the color red, and its element is earth. And if you think about earth in terms of the essence, its essence is helping us feel secure in our needs. So this is our security in terms of having a house over our head, having food, water. Obviously, this also includes our finances because we need money to buy these things. And it has a huge impact on our health as well. This chakra actually connects with your adrenal glands, which is that fight or flight reaction. So here are some signs of what a balanced root chakra looks like. You'll have good health and vitality, a strong immune system, feel energetic as well as safe and secure. If you have an underactive root chakra, you may feel disconnected from yourself or feel like you just don't fit in or belong. This can lead to low self-esteem. So here are some signs of an underactive root chakra. I want you to take a moment to really be honest with yourself and see how many of these resonate with you. So I want you to answer to yourself yes or no for each sign. I feel anxious, worried, panic, depressed. I have trouble sleeping because my mind is racing. I experience a lack of energy. I feel disconnected from my body. I have trouble finishing tasks because I can't focus. So now I want you guys to comment below underactive root chakra and let me know how many of those resonated for you out of the 5. So make sure you put your number out of 5. So then that way too, when I look back at the comments, I understand, exactly what it is that you're talking about as well. So now we're going to look on the flip side of things in terms of what an overreactive root chakra feels like. So in regards to, feeling safe and secure, basically, that's what a balanced root chakra looks like. But for this, we're going to be feeling lack of that. So lack in that trust and security, feeling unstable. Now, here are some signs of an overreactive root chakra. So I want you guys to do the same thing. Ask yourself, is this a yes or a no for me? And just be honest with yourself. I am usually angry. I hoard money or objects. I am scared I won't have enough of what I need. I tend to overeat. I am resistant to change. So now, ladies, go ahead and comment below overreactive root chakra and let me know out of the 5, how many of those resonated with you? I'll give you guys a second to comment your overreactive. Or sorry, I'll go ahead and leave it on the screen for you ladies. All right, so based on those numbers, and just, now that you guys have the general gist of a balanced versus an underactive, overactive root chakra, which do you think you have? Go ahead and comment below. All right, so if you do have a underactive or overactive root chakra, here are some of the ways that it can affect you. So in terms of your mindset, you might find that it's difficult for you to focus and your mind just feels scattered. You may be in a more depressed or negative mindset, feel more lazy or not motivated, and really struggle with making decisions, feeling indecisive. And now, in terms of the physical body, you could experience constipation. So this is issues with your bowels, stiffness and pain in your legs, feet, and lower back. So the reason why it's linked to the legs, feet, and lower back is because this is the lower part of our body. You may experience an unhealthy relationship with food, and this has to do with being in that fight or flight mode because you feel unsafe. And what happens when we're stressed or anxious or in that negative mindset? We either overeat or we undereat. Now, this can lead to a weak immune system as well and trouble sleeping. And a lack of sleep can make it difficult for your body to fully recover and really reach your fitness goals. So now that you guys understand how this is affecting you and your day-to-day life, I think it can be really empowering to understand exactly where this trauma comes from, you know, why it is that you're reacting this way subconsciously. So what happens is this energy gets stuck inside of you from past experiences called trauma, and you just continue to relive out that fear. And this fear is a fear of lack. So in your past, you may have been abandoned by one or both parents, felt neglect or physically abused, or maybe your parents were always just stressed about finances and security. All right, ladies, I know that was a lot. I want you guys to just take a moment to take a big breath in, take a big breath out, release. Okay, we are going to get into some root healing activation. So give me one moment here, ladies, while I get the sound healing set up. All right. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear that. I don't want it to be too loud, but also not too quiet. So let me know if you can hear that and still hear my voice, or if I need to turn it up a little bit. Please comment if you guys can hear it. Perfect, perfect. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna chant. The chant is Lam. And while we're doing that chant, you're gonna have your thumbs and your index fingers touching like the picture above. And I want you to close your eyes and visualize the color red at the base of your spine. And I want you to picture it expanding. Now, we're going to do this for about a minute or so. So follow my lead. Lam. 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 Feel the energy building up. Lam. It's growing and expanding. Lam. Go ahead and open your eyes, ladies. Take another deep breath in. Hold it at the top. And release. Now, I want you to repeat these affirmations after me. I am nourished and supported by Mother Earth. I am here and safe. I have everything I need. I release any doubts and fears. I am centered and I am strong. I set boundaries to protect myself. Money comes easily to me. How are you guys feeling right now? Do you guys feel a little more centered, a little more stable, secure, at peace? Let me know how you're feeling right now. So I see Jessica had asked, is it weird to cough a ton during chants? Yeah, I mean, maybe you might have some kind of issue in terms of your throat with bronchitis. I'm not too sure fully what's going on, but not usually. Elizabeth said, I had trouble visualizing the color red. Is that normal? Yeah, I mean, some people may have difficulty, but with consistency and time, this is something that will get easier, like with anything. Awesome, ladies. All right, so here are a few more tips for you ladies to implement in your day-to-day life that are going to help you with feeling more grounded and centered in your root chakra. This first strategy is called earthing. Now, basically what this is going out into nature barefoot and actually walking on the grass and the sand and feeling nature. And basically what's going on an energetic level is, if you think, if you realize everything is energy, and on a molecular level, atoms are exchanging, or ions are exchanging each other. You're basically sending your negative energy into Mother Earth, and Mother Earth is sending you positive ions. So it's an exchange of energy that's helping you to feel more centered. So I would recommend doing this every day, just for a couple minutes at a time. For some people, they like to do this in the morning. Others maybe a little afternoon walk. So find what works best for you. Another key thing is going to be getting into your body more. So you're going to do this through movement or exercise. So at least 10 minutes a day. And I want you guys to practice letting go, trust, and surrendering. In terms of foods, you want to focus on red fruits because the root chakra vibrates the color red. So this would be strawberries, apples, raspberries, cherries, tomatoes. Also, some other grounding foods would be avocado, almond, and chocolate. So yes, ladies, I'm telling you to eat chocolate. Enjoy it. There's no need to feel guilty for eating chocolate. Now, there are a lot more healing modalities for the root chakra, but this is where it gets really intricate in terms of if you're root chakra is overreactive or underreactive. And then I could prescribe to you specific stones, herbs, and other modalities for you as well. So I did want to share with you guys a client success story. So this is Jeanette. She is actually our community director, and I've been working with her for a few months now, quite a few months, a little over, I think, 6 months. And when I first started working with her, she had an underreactive root chakra. So she was experiencing feeling anxious and depressed. She was struggling with undereating, and this was causing her to have a weak immune system. So she was always sick, and a lot of the time she struggled to keep food down. And she really had trouble falling asleep. She was going to sleep really late hours, like 3 a.m., and just her sleep schedule was a mess, to say the least. And now she has a more calm, positive mindset. She told me that this is the happiest she's been and the most optimistic she's felt about her life and her entire life. So, I mean, that says a lot. And now she doesn't skip meals. So she actually eats every single meal that she needs to eat. She eats the right proportions for her body and her cravings. And she actually gets hungry now. She has those hunger hormones. And now she's always really surprised that she doesn't get sick anymore. I helped rewire her mind and help her to realize that her body is strong, and that now that she's eating nutritious foods, it's going to heal her body. She doesn't need to be afraid that she's going to get sick anymore and then avoid eating because of it. So it's really such a beautiful thing. And because of this, now she's been able to put on a healthy weight. She's actually gained 15 pounds, and that's the difference between these two photos. And she's lost some fat, you can tell, and actually built some muscle. So I am so, so proud of Jeanette. She is a prime example of a badass babe. If you guys are inspired by Jeanette's story, let me know. Definitely, congratulate her for all of her hard work. Okay, so that is all for the root chakra. Now we're going to get into the sacral chakra. So we're moving up the spine. Now we're at right just below the belly button, basically inside the womb. This chakra vibrates the color orange. Its element is water. So if you can think of water and the essence of water, it all has to do with flow. It has to do with our expression, emotions, creativity, and pleasure, because the womb, that's where we create and have a baby, where we experience pleasure. So that's how all of these things are interconnected. If you have a balanced sacral chakra, you're going to be able to express your full range of emotions, so both the positive and the negative. You fully express all of your emotions. You feel highly creative, so maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a content creator, maybe you're a model. You delight in sexual play. If you have an underreactive sacral chakra, you may feel feelings of isolation and detach yourself from emotions. So again, ladies, I want you guys to be honest with yourself and ask yourself yes or no to each of these signs. I detach from my emotions and the emotions of others. I find it difficult to express my desires. I harbor a deep belief that sexuality is wrong. I am unimaginative. So now I want you to comment below underreactive sacral chakra and let me know out of the 4 how many of those resonate with you. Oh, so I see Catherine asks, can a chakra be over and underreactive at the same time? Yes, very much. A lot of the times I find that it can kind of bounce between being overreactive and underreactive. So let's get into what an overreactive sacral chakra would look like. So now, in terms of feeling a lack of emotions, we're feeling all the emotions, and it can feel like they consume or control you. So again, I want you to be honest with yourself. Let me know how many of these resonate with you. So I feel everything and it's overwhelming. Sometimes I can be manipulative. I have unhealthy attachments to people. I have an addictive personality. So go ahead and comment below overreactive sacral chakra and let me know out of the 4 how many of those resonate with you. All right, so based on these answers, ladies, do you guys think you have a balanced, underactive, or overactive sacral chakra? Go ahead and comment below. So let's get into how these unbalances on our sacral chakra are affecting us. So this chakra has to do with our emotions. So you may be emotionally unstable or just unavailable. And obviously this can have a huge impact on all of your relationships with your friends, your family, your coworkers. In terms of the physical effects that it can have on your body, it can cause issues to your bladder, kidneys, and reproductive organs, because that's exactly where the sacral chakra is located, as well as pain in your joints, lower back, and stomach. And I think the worst part, ladies, we could probably all agree on this one, it's going to make your cramps worse. No one wants that. You may also experience having addiction. So this could be to obviously, food can be an addiction if you're overeating food, if you're drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, drugs, even honestly like addictions to social media and consuming. Anything that gives you a high or a low and gets you on that roller coaster is what you're addicted to. It's that feeling. Now, let's talk about where this energy is coming from and why these things are coming up subconsciously for us. So like I said, our traumas all come back to our past experiences, and we're replaying these without even realizing it sometimes. So you may have been bullied as a child for how you looked or expressed yourself. Maybe you were brought up in a house or by a religion where sexuality was repressed, or could have experienced sexual abuse yourself. All right, ladies, let's get into some healing for the sacral chakra. So I'm going to get the sound healing set up here again. All right, can you guys hear the sound healing and me? Let me know if you guys can hear both me and the sound healing. Let me know if it's too loud. All right. So for this sacral healing activation, the chant is going to be Vam. And I want you ladies to hold your hands like the photo. So you're going to be basking each other with your thumbs touching. And I want you to close your eyes, but this time visualize the color orange in your sacral chakra. And I want you to picture it growing in size. Alrighty, ladies. Repeat after me. Vam. Vam. Go ahead and open your eyes, ladies. Take a deep breath in. Hold at the top and release. Now please repeat these affirmations after me. I allow myself to experience my full range of emotions. I honor both the masculine and feminine energy within me. I am in flow with life. If you like any of these affirmations in particular, I would definitely recommend writing them down for the future. How are you ladies feeling now after this sacral healing activation? Let me know how you guys are feeling. All right, so here are a few more tips, ladies, in terms of how to balance your sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra, this element is water. So in order to connect with it, what you can do is you can go swimming or soak in a hot tub or bath. I also recommend drinking more water, but I'm always going to say this too. Just being a coach in general, I don't feel like enough women drink enough water. So you should be drinking at least 90 ounces per day. It also helps to dance and let yourself fully express yourself within your body. Tap into your creative side, do something that makes you feel creative. I know for me, recently, that's been creating content and posting on TikTok. In the past, for me, it would be modeling. But yeah, there's several avenues for everyone. Some people like to color or draw. Some people like to take photos. Another way to balance and connect with the sacral chakra is actually by connecting with the phases of the moon. The reason being is the moon actually represents a feminine energy. And there's different phases of the moon, which also teaches us to go with the flow of life. So this is actually something I teach a little bit more about in my course as well with my clients. And just to give you guys a little bit of more background, I see Jessica's wondering, how do we do that? Basically, when we have a new moon, which is always the start of the month, this is the time where we are setting intentions. And then as the moon is waxing or growing throughout the month, this is the time where we're planting the seeds. Then we have the full moon, which there's actually a full moon right now, and that's actually why I planned this this session to be during this time, because the energy is so high. And this is a time really where all your manifestations come to life. So for me, that was the creation of this course, having it all come to life and you guys being here. So I do want to thank you guys again for being here. I really do appreciate it with all the hard work that I put into. And, you know, this has really been helping me as well with tapping into my creative side. And then after the moon is full, we go into waning. So basically, this is a time of releasing, reflection, resetting ourselves. So I hope that answers some questions in terms of the phases of the moon. But this is definitely something I've been getting really into, and I've been really seeing the connection, because we are all connected to everything. And that includes the planets. Everything has an energetic pull on us. All right, so that is all for the sacral chakra. Now we're moving on to the solar plex chakra. So we're going up our spine, and now we're just above the belly button, but below your sternum. This chakra's color is yellow, and the element is fire. And if you think of fire, and the essence of fire, so this is your willpower, your transformation, your self-confidence. I always say this is the fire within you. This is your drive. It's your will. Here are some signs of a balanced solar plex chakra. You love to learn new things. You're hardworking, but you also know how to rest and recharge. You're responsible and reliable, and you have a healthy self-esteem. If you have an underactive solar plex chakra, you may experience feelings of low self-esteem and victim mentality. Here are some signs of an underactive solar plex chakra. So please ask yourself, is this a yes or a no for me? And you'll know, you'll have that inner knowing. Sometimes your mind will try to tell you otherwise, but go with your gut. I don't feel good enough to have what I want. I have trouble making decisions. I get tired easily. My body feels weak. I have difficulty finishing projects or following through with things. I do not fully trust myself. So now, ladies, I want you to go ahead and comment below Underreactive solar plex chakra and let me know out of the 5 how many of those resonated with you. All right, so now we're going to see the flip side of things, what an overreactive solar plex chakra looks like. So basically, you're going to be feeling feelings of needing to be right all the time, competitive, self-centered. Here are some signs of an overreactive solar plex chakra. I am hungry for power and success. I tend to be controlling. I am constantly overworking myself. I find it challenging to make time for rest. So now, ladies, go ahead and comment below solar plex overreactive chakra, and let me know out of the 4 how many of those resonated with you. Now, once you're done with that, I want you to go ahead and comment based on those answers if you think you have a balanced, underactive, or overreactive solar plex chakra. For me, I've always tend to have more of a overreactive solar plex chakra. So let's get into how this is actually affecting you in your day-to-day life. So mentally, if you have a underreactive solar plex chakra, you could feel depressed. You could have doubt and mistrust towards yourself or others, or worrying about what others think about you. Physically, this could cause you to have digestive issues, food allergies, eating disorders, IBS, diabetes, eczema, or other skin diseases, or chronic fatigue. I know for me, I've always had skin issues, so it was really insightful for me to put the dots together and realize that this came from an overreactive solar plex chakra. I also get chronic fatigue at times because I overwork myself and I'm not good at taking rest, but this is something that I have been getting a lot better at, especially now that I've been following the phases of the moon. It's really teaching me to go with the flow and the cycles of life rather than just trying to use my will all the time. Now, where is this trauma coming from exactly? So for me, it's because I experienced a strict upbringing. But you could have been bullied growing up, or maybe you suffered mental or physical abuse. All right, so ladies, let's do a little bit of a healing session. I'm going to get the sound healing set up here. All right, can you ladies hear the sound healing good? And my voice? Is it too loud? Let me know in the comments. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So for this one, the chant is going to be Ram. Now this hand symbol is a little bit more difficult, so that's why I put the instructions here. So first you're going to place the tip of your fingers and thumb and index finger together. So this is actually the root chakra symbol. But then what we're also going to do is you're going to add your ring finger to it and try to keep the other 2 fingers relaxed and extended. Now, once you've got that position, you can go ahead and put your hands down on your lap. And I want you guys to close your eyes and visualize the color yellow coming from just above your belly button. Now repeat after me. All right, ladies, go ahead and open your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Hold at the top and out. I don't know about you ladies, but that felt really good. I really enjoyed that. I definitely felt a surge of energy. Let me know how you guys felt in the comments. Did you guys feel that as well? I definitely feel like lit within. So now, ladies, we're going to do some affirmations together. So I want you still to keep your hands in that position, and I want you to repeat after me. I am worthy. I forgive myself for past mistakes and learn from them. I feel motivated to pursue my purpose. I will accomplish my goals. I am confident and courageous. So Elizabeth, great question. So you're saying that you're visualizing the colors in other areas. So basically what that's showing is that your solar plex chakra is off balanced, and that's why you're seeing the yellow above your head. So same, Nikki, if you're experiencing a different color, so that's showing also again off balance. So let's see, you're visualizing yellow with red. Okay, so if you have a little bit of red, that's your root chakra coming into your solar plex chakra. Some issues there. Yeah, so for me, this felt really good. I could definitely feel and see the yellow. Yeah, so, you know, with the color visualization, you may not see that if it is off balanced, but the more you practice it, the more you're going to be able to activate that and hopefully clear out the other imbalances. So here are a few more tips, ladies, in terms of how to balance your solar plex chakra. So your solar plex is linked to your stomach. So what we want to do is we want to focus on our gut health. We can use different herbs such as ginger or turmeric, but I have also found that drinking kombucha is amazing as well because of the probiotics. In terms of foods, you can focus on yellow foods, so banana, but also things that are going to help with strength would be like lentils and brown rice. And you know, it's something that I actually just thought of too. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. With those foods, those are all more complex carbs. And complex carbs allow you to have sustained energy. And that's what the solar plex is about. It's about sustaining energy. You can also focus on building an internal fire within through hot yoga. So remember, this is linked with the essence of fire. You could also stare into a red, orange, or yellow candle, or just have it lit next to you when you're working. That's really going to help you with your drive as well. All right, ladies, so that is all for the sacral chakra. We are moving into our last chakra for today, which is the heart chakra. The heart is located in the heart. Now, what's cool about the heart chakra is it's actually in the middle of the 7 chakras. So this chakra is what is the vibrational energy point between the lower 3 chakras and the upper 3 chakras. It vibrates the color green, and its element is air. Now, if you think of love, love is all around us like air. So the essence of this is unconditional love, compassion, joy, and finding balance. Here are some signs of a balanced heart chakra. You love and accept yourself. Have healthy self-care practices. Set boundaries with love. Forgive yourself and others. You also have a strong sense of balance in your life. Here are some signs of an underactive heart chakra. You may have feelings of sadness and depression, unworthiness, or maybe you find yourself to be shy. So here are some signs of an underreactive heart chakra, ladies. Again, I want you to please answer yes or no to yourself. Whatever is the first thing that comes up to your mind, that is your gut instinct, so go with that. I have frequent negative self-talk and do not accept compliments from others. I often compare myself to others. I struggle with self-care. I hold on to things and have a difficult time forgiving myself and others. I feel like I don't deserve love. I feel lonely. So now, ladies, please go ahead and write in the comments below underreactive heart chakra and let me know, out of the 6, how many of those resonated with you. Looks like we have a lot of underreactive heart chakras here in the group. All right, so let's talk about the flip side of things. If you have an overactive heart chakra. Now with this, you may have feelings of being highly sensitive to the energy of other people. You may consider yourself an empath. Here are some signs of an overactive heart chakra. Please answer yes or no. I get angry and jealous easily. I say yes when I want to say no. I overextend myself to please others. I forget about my own mental, physical, and emotional needs. Please comment below overreactive heart chakra and let me know, out of the 4, how many of those do you resonate with? So Jennifer asked, how can you have both? So basically it's just signs of being unbalanced, and sometimes you can kind of bounce between both. It's definitely very common. Now let's go into how is this affecting us on a physical and mental level. So in terms of your body, you may experience poor blood circulation, so you're going to have high or low blood pressure, issues in the lungs like bronchitis or heart disease and breast cancer. Now if you think about it, the heart chakra is in those areas. And also, this can lead to premature aging because of feeling depressed and not happy. In terms of your mindset, this can cause you to be in codependent relationships, have manipulative behaviors, or feelings of unworthiness. Now, where did this trauma come from? I want you to ask yourself. It could have been from rejection or betrayal in a relationship, maybe some inner child issues, fear of abandonment. If you can get clear on what it is, then it's going to be so much easier to release that and stop these subconscious patterns from coming up and actually heal yourself. So I want you ladies to write in the comments if you feel like you have a balanced, underactive, or overactive heart chakra. I don't remember if I had asked you guys at the beginning, so I'm just going to ask one more time just to make sure you guys have that realization. Yes, yes, Nikki, mindset, definitely you can feel unworthy as well. All right, ladies, so it seems like we definitely need some healing here. It is definitely very common to have an unbalanced heart chakra. So let's go ahead and do a mini healing activation. Give me one moment while I pull up the sound healing for you ladies.
I'm Greg.
All right, how does that sound, ladies? Can you guys hear the sound healing? Can you hear me? Does it sound too loud? Awesome, ladies. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this one. So the chant is going to be Yum. Now for this one, ladies, I just want you to put your hand over your heart. I feel like this is the best way to really connect with your heart. And I want you to close your eyes. And this time we're going to be visualizing the color green coming from your heart. Alrighty, ladies, repeat after me. Yum. 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 Take a deep breath in. Hold at the top and release. Go ahead and open your eyes, ladies. I want you to keep your hands over your heart and repeat after me. I am love. I accept myself as I am. I accept others as they are. I honor both the negative and positive aspects of myself. How are you ladies feeling right now? Please let me know in the comments what your experience was like. I know for me, I definitely felt a sense of self-love, and I could feel my heart chakra also expanding out. That was very nice, very refreshing. I see Jessica said that she visualized the color yellow to white to a yellow greenish. So yes, a little bit of some off balance, but I'm glad, you know, at least you've got some green in there. Awesome. Seems like you guys are seeing green. I'm glad to hear you guys are feeling relaxed and calm. I definitely felt relaxed and calm as well. So I'm curious, ladies, for the ones whose dogs went crazy in the background, what kind of dogs do you guys have? Oh, Jessica, that's so beautiful. Yeah, that's understandable, you know, why you can feel emotional because, you know, maybe you're really feeling that oversense of joy or love and compassion towards yourself and have been lacking this for a while. So that is really beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Interesting. Yeah, so I was wondering the correlation maybe between the sound healing and the dogs going crazy. And my thought was maybe if they were, you know, if their chakras were off in terms of their heart chakra, maybe they're more of an overreactive dog, overreactive heart chakra, because animals actually have the same chakras as well. Mm. So happy to hear that, ladies. All right, so here are some more tips in terms of how to balance your heart chakra. So a major one is going to be daily gratitude. So this is something I do every single morning. You know, saying what you're grateful for that day and really feeling it in your body. And what's so beautiful about this practice is it actually grounds you and brings you back to the present moment. And allows you to also be grateful for all the small things as well. So I really encourage you ladies to implement gratitude into your daily morning routine, and I promise you you're going to see positive benefits as well on your mindset. Now, another huge thing is going to be self-care routine. So I know this can be a tough one, especially for you ladies who are moms. I'm always hearing and this, you know, feeling of like not feeling like you have time for yourself. But I want you to realize the importance of pouring into yourself so you can also give more to others. So your self-care routine, this obviously consists of, you know, your training, your nutrition and how you eat, the energetic work that you're doing on yourself. Maybe this includes meditation, the sound healing, crystals. Maybe this is a skincare routine that you do for yourself. Whatever it is that's going to make you feel good in your own skin. In terms of scents, roses are actually a great smell that are going to open up your heart. So it's no coincidence that roses are what, you know, you see in the movies with guys giving to girls all the time and all the holidays and stuff like that. So if you have an underreactive or overreactive root chakra, ladies, tell your men that they need to get you some roses. And I want you to, you know, take a moment to just appreciate them and smell them. Also, a great crystal that I could recommend easily for everyone is going to be rose quartz. So this crystal helps just in general with any kind of emotional blockages. It's very powerful. You can find it pretty much anywhere. But like I said, there are other crystals and herbs and other natural healing modalities, but it really gets particular, you know, based on you and if it's overreactive or underreactive and what those core issues are. But this is just some basics for you ladies to get you started. All right, so that was it for today's presentation. I hope you ladies enjoyed it and had lots of fun. I hope you feel a little bit more cleansed, rejuvenated, relaxed. I definitely feel different. I'm sure you guys feel different. But let me know, what questions you guys have. I would also love to hear, just your overall thoughts about today's presentation. And then also too, I just want to remind you ladies that we do have one more session. So tomorrow is day 3, and we're going to be getting into the upper chakras. So that's going to be super exciting. But of course today we really had to make sure you guys have a strong base. So let me know, what are some of the questions that you guys have? I'm so happy to hear that you guys, enjoyed this workshop. And yes, Tina, definitely watch the replay and catch the parts that you missed. It's going to be super educational. I'm glad you guys found it interesting. I hope you guys had some aha moments. What were some of your aha moments, ladies? So Elizabeth asked, with visualizing the color green, so this is in your heart chakra, it kept fading and going out like a candle. So, like I said, this is something that takes time. So that just shows, that your heart chakra is a little weak, and that's okay. This is really good though, Elizabeth, that you're in tune and you're able to recognize and actually see that. And as you continue practicing opening up the heart chakra, you'll start to be able to see that green, the green light expand. So Jennifer said her heart chakra is out of whack. Yeah, it's very common. And, this is a big one when it comes to our fitness journeys, because it has to do with our self-love and our self-worth. And I really feel like going on a fitness journey comes down to putting yourself first again, your needs, your mental, physical, emotional needs. Nice, Catherine. So I'm curious, what are the lower chakras that you need to work on? Yes, Jessica. Yeah, traumas have a huge impact on us subconsciously. And so now it's cool because now you guys are actually conscious of this. And the first stage is to become aware. And then we can actually, release and reset ourselves energetically. So Tina asked, a bright lime green, is that good? I would say as long as it's any kind of shade of green. I'm not too sure what the variation in the shade means, but as long as it's the color green, you're in the right direction, the right spot. So doing good, Tina. Yeah, Elizabeth. So you may be feeling like a lot of them are out of place, especially if your root chakra was unbalanced. Remember, ladies, we need to have a strong base, or the rest of them are unbalanced as well. Do you guys have any other questions or comments about today's presentation? I'll give you guys about another 30 seconds here. Awesome, ladies. Well, it sounds like that is all. Thank you guys again so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I love being able to share this information to the collective and also help heal you guys. I feel like this is a topic that's not really talked about, and so I'm really on a mission to help bring this information to light. And I want you guys to take a moment to also thank yourselves for being here, for learning and educating yourself and actually doing the work. Obviously, this is a never ending journey. This is something that takes consistent practice and work. but I promise the rewards are so worth it because you are literally changing yourself. And once you change your inner reality, you change your outer reality. So it's really, really amazing. So thank you, ladies, again, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, day 3. I will be going live at the same time, so 10 a.m. CST, and we're going to be talking about the upper chakras. So that includes our throat chakra, our third eye, and our crown chakra. So let me know if you guys are going to be coming live or watching the replay, and I will see you guys then. Goodbye for now. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday.